Hi everybody, welcome to Top Notch Printing. I'm about to do some tutorials on how to heat press heated transfers from stalls. Okay, the first thing up today is going to be a GoofFu print that I'm going to be printing, and then I'm going to show you guys how to do some vinyl cutting on the GCC Expert 2. I'm going to do a rhinestone printout, and we're going to do what I have on the vinyl right now is a sign vinyl from Stahl's pressure sensitive vinyl. You can use any hard surface you can put it on. So just letting you know that. So I'm gonna do a cutout of design, a decal demonstration, and we're gonna do a couple of decals. Then also I'm gonna print. I'm show you, like I said, do these things right here. Show you how to get going. I've been in the business for going on 3 years now. I feel like I'm still learning as I go. I'm constantly watching videos, just trying to improve myself and my technique, and to be proficient at what I do. But the little knowledge that I have, I'm gonna share it with you guys, so you guys can see what's going on. So today, like I said, today up, the press is already on. Good thing about this press, the Stahl Hydronic, as you can see over there. I had it on for a while, letting it heat press, and then for some reason I let it take that back. Let me get it back. So it was turned on, warming up to its temperature that I need. It needs to be heat pressed at 365 for 4 seconds. Right? We do a 5-second press on the shirts, and then to get the moisture out the shirt. When you get the heated transfers from Stahls, it come in a packet like this. It depends on what size you get, how big is your design, and what you're trying to put it on. So this particular design that I created using Digital Art Solutions technology, and it's pre-made art already. Take the thinking out of the process, right? If you're not a good graphic designer, or you can't get graphics from somewhere, or you don't feel like paying, this is a good product you can use, and I'm gonna show you guys about that as well. So this is a heat printed transfer. What happens is, in the process of making this, they do the same thing they do with a screen printer, but they just print it onto this special release paper. All right. Once it's heat applied to the shirt, all right. When it's heat applied to the shirt, it adheres to the shirt, and it looks just like a screen printed shirt. It feels screen printed. You have the same screen printed feel and everything. So again, this is from Stahls. This is from Heat Press. Can't get my words out. This is from Stahls Transfer Express. They also have a Stahls for vinyl, everything vinyl. So they are brother and sister company. So one does the transfers, and one is into the vinyl. So I'm gonna heat apply this design onto this shirt once the heat press get back to the required temperature, and this is required to be heat pressed at 360 to 370 degrees. If you're using a Stahl's Hydronic, you want to be right around 360 for 7 to 9 seconds. And the heat press, they want you to be at a medium to firm press, so that's a 6 to 8. So what they mean by that, what they're talking about, I'm gonna take you over to the press. In the press, you got two different temperatures. You got your temperature readout. I don't know if you guys can see that. You got your temperature readout, you got your settings, and you got the time. So, and then where you see where the little zero is, that's going to tell me how much pressure I have. So right now that is sitting at a 1. So I need to get the heat press to about, like I said, a 6 or 8. So just a couple of twists, a couple of turns on the control knob up top, and that's telling me it's at a 4 now. And a couple of turns. Now I'm reading out at a 5. Now it's at a 6. So, but what's going to happen is, when you apply the when you apply the t-shirt to it, it's gonna change a little bit. Certain things gonna come off. I'm adjusting my camera as I put it back on the tripod. Okay, so it's gonna change a little bit as you heat press, as you put the garment on there, the blank. Some people call them garments, some people call them blanks. Um, it's gonna change a little bit. So I got the Bella Canvas. This is the Bella Canvas 301. Okay, this is the Bella Canvas 301, and I got them out of Michaels. I normally order them from. Oh shoot, can't you think of the name? I'm just all over the place today, people. Sanmar, that's the name. I normally order all of my shirts from Sanmar, and this is one of my top. You got best, better, and good, right? So this is one of my better shirts right here that I prefer to go into, just because it's universal, unisex, and it's fit pretty good. So it has that European fit. It fits the body. Some people just want everything to show, and it's pretty good. So, and with this is called, forgot its name, but you can put it on the platen that way and let it do its thing. Once it gets to the required temperature, you got two cover sheets. This is give you a more shiny, and this will give you a more that doll looking right here. So it's two cover sheets. You get this in a pack. This one here is reusable over and over after a certain amount of use. Then you have to replace this sheet. It's more like a craft paper, but it's a little thicker and better quality. So again, just in the shop and just show you around the shop some things that I made before in the past. Right here, switch the camera around. This is heat transfer. No, this is DTG. I'm sorry. This is a DTG print. My DTG printer is kind of down. It's down right now. I'm having it repaired tomorrow to get it to print back. But this is from heat transfer. If you into doing little basketball teams, football teams, soccer teams, you can order the numbers already pre-made, and you can just heat apply it to the shirt, or you can do this in vinyl. This is the elastic print. It's a stretchy pull to it, so if it's a sport event, you won't have to worry about it peeling anything that coming off. It's doable for that purpose. Right here, this is vinyl. All right, I cut it with the 22, with the Expert 22. Make my own logo for my own t-shirt business. All right. These are CAD cut prints. I was just trying to see how it would come out. This is what I was using the DTG without pre-treating, and that's how it came out, just to see how it would come out on the shirt. This is a CAD cut print. And then the same thing is over here is a CAD cut print. So on this bag, as you see, we printed this is heat transfer, and already ready to go. All you have to do is apply it to whatever garment or whatever thing that you're using, you're going to heat apply to. So like I said, as we come up to temperature, we're going to do that press, and we're going to go through those things. Went out and got a couple of shirts just to do the design. So here's a rhinestone. A couple of things I did I made her about 2-3 months ago, and then how it just cuts it out, right? So the flock that I use, I got this from the Rhinestone World. That's where I get all my flock material from. And my rhinestones, I just happened to got lucky at a trade show. It was towards the end, and they gave me everything that they had in stock. Kudos out to Craig from Digital Art Solution, and I just been going off and on just practice on my craft because I haven't been in the rhinestones that long, so it's trying to learn how to do the two color designs. Right now, I'm really pretty proficient at doing one color design. So as I get better in my craft, then I'll be able to show you guys my two color designs. It seemed pretty easy. I just haven't tried, you know. So as soon as I start working on that, I will get better at that, and I'll show you guys that as well. But today we're going to show you a cutout. I'm going to do a cutout in all these amazing things so you guys can see. Today's going to be kind of long. I'm going to shoot however long it takes me to get this done. I also have a 400 Sawgrass, SG Sawgrass, sublimation printer as well. Not too much. That was when I bought my DTG printer. It came with it, so it was like a given thing to me. So I wasn't ever into sublimation, but by me receiving that piece of equipment, I did a couple of shirts with it. It only print 8x10, you know, just the regular size printing paper. So it's some cool designs that I can print, you know, and things I can make with it. I just haven't got into it as much. For one reason, the blanks for it is pretty expensive, so I kind of stayed away from it a little bit. But that's something I'm gonna be working towards in the future, is getting that up, because when I came DTG, I can do a full color print on my sublimation, and then they can sell a shirts 8x10, you know, for pictures designs that the customers want. That's what I have. I can give them a full color print, or send them in and get a heat printed transfer. Stahls also have this digital print. So Stahls has this digital color printing, right? Digital color printing. It come in full color. It's like a vinyl feel on the shirts or whatnot, but it's all full color. So I can say if you want to do a logos, like on the shirt I showed you earlier, you can do a bunch of logos. You can print as many as you want. It's an 11x18 sheet of paper where you can fill it up with a bunch of designs, different colors. You're only paying for the sheet, and so it's a good thing to get into if you want to print. If you're getting out and you want to get into this business, full color prints for customers that want something like, you know, full color, and you don't want to go through the screen printing method, because screen printing can be a little costly, because you're paying for every screen has a cost. Every color has a cost for setting up the screen in order for you to print. And once that screen is made up, then you can make more. You can make them like that, and then you can make more money because the screen is already made. But with this digital print, you can do the same thing and make a cost and make a living. It's up, you know, the customer doesn't know the difference between screen printing. You sell them based on their budget or what their needs are, and how you can help them get it. Have some of these products already in your shop. I'm a home-based business, so I can't have people coming to my house looking at church. So I try to do my best, and when I'm trying to show them or promoting, I try to give a detail what it is and how it looks, and people just see it and they see the feel, and then people want it. Other than the people that I work with, they get the feel for it. But again, digital printing, full color designs, full color. You know, if a customer got a full color design, say it need a little vector work done to it, a little artwork you need to do to it to get it to where it prints, you know, it is a quality print. Get it, and then send it in, and then Stahls will make the designs for you, and then you can print them onto. It works, to me, it works better with 100% polyester or 50-50. Cotton, it tends to stick a little bit when you're trying to remove it, because it's a cold peel. Most of the stuff most of they supplies or they material is either hot peel or cold peel. This particular design is a cold peel, and it tends to stick sometimes, and when you pulling it, it tends to come up or it may tear. That's the bad part. However, like I said, to me, it works best if it's 50-50 poly or 100% poly, and you don't have those problems. You'll have a little stick, but when you pull, it's good to go. You know what I'm saying? No issues. Okay. So I'm gonna show you guys that as well. I don't have any polyester, so I won't be doing that today. We up at 345. It takes the heat press to warm up. Takes about anywhere. Right now we've been going on for about 15 minutes. Normally it's at its temperature at 15 minutes, but I done played around with it, moved it around. So let's give it another 3 more minutes. It should be where it needs to be as far as temperature goes. I'm gonna look at the sheets. Install also give you a sheet too. It comes with instructions on your pressure. So if you don't have a Stahl Hydronic heat press, you may have to go up 10 degrees on to achieve the desired heat and pressure in order for you to do it. Especially if you're because the way they test their stuff is based on their equipment that they have. So so whenever you use installs, you're not using stalls, you have to go up 10 degrees from what they have you. So it says 360 to 370. All right, and it says if not a stall, if it's not a Hydronic heat press, you got to add 10 degrees to that. So just make sure that if you're using some off-brand heat press, to me, when I first ordered, I had 3 heat presses. I got a 9x12 swing away that I got from Heat Press Nation. I'm not thinking about numbers and looking at things. When I got it, like, oh, smack, this thing is small. What kind of shirts am I making? I started putting shirts on there, and I realized that I couldn't do bigger shirts. If I wanted a 12x12, I had to turn it sideways and print it out portrait or something like that, or landscape, just to get the size to fit it within the shirt. Then I said, you know what? Dang, I messed up. I got the wrong printer, heat press. Then I jumped up and I went and got then I went and bought a 15x15 from Heat Press Nation, and it didn't have I was looking for the print readout. All they gave me was the temperature and the time. That was it. And I don't know how much pressure I had. Didn't know if I was having the right pressure. Then it was hard to open, and you know, I'm buying heat gloves and trying to do all. I was like, nah, that's too much work. If I got to do that, I don't want. I'm gonna throw this thing away. I don't even need it. So I chose not. Then I went out like, man. Then when I bought this thing, $1,600 later, I'm like, okay, this is something I should have went with from the beginning. My next one up that I want is the Fusion. Oh man, that thing is, whew, that thing is the thing. You know what I'm saying? That thing is the thing. You know what I mean? It is the best on the business that I think. It has different memories that you can plug in. Bam, 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 for different things. So if you're doing heat transfer vinyl, it has a time temperature for that. You can plug it in there. It have a memory. It keeps it, it keep it memorized inside of the heat press. So all you got to do is press on with the design that you're pressing, and bam, that temperature come up, and boop, boop, you're done, and you do your thing. So that's my next one. So it seems like we up to temperature now. So let's go ahead and heat press this for. See, it didn't go down because I have too much pressure. So when it pop back up like that, I mean the pressure is just way too high. And I'm not at the desired pressure yet. All right. So the heat press is on. So again, you put it on there, it comes like this here, printed, it's reversed, so when I lay it on my shirt, it's gonna be like that, so. me, I like to cut it so I'm at the top of my design. So I can take the guessing game out on how far down I need to be. And when I have it on my shirt, it is 3 fingers down, 3 to 4 fingers. It depends on how big your hand is. I normally do 4, and it's right there, 3 inches down from the collar. So, and make sure that it's nice and fit. So, I'm gonna apply it there. So that's the top of my shirt. You just brush off the little stuff that's pretty much that's on top of the shirt itself, and I just try to make sure that I'm 3 to 4 fingers down from the top, and I'm normally centered. Make sure my shirt is centered, right? It doesn't really require a cover sheet. Normally you put a cover sheet on it so the ink doesn't go up and apply or get on the top of your platen. Then you got to clean it off. You don't want that. So, but this it comes like with a protective cover sheet on the back of it. So next one is apply for 4 seconds, and then it's a hot peel. So you remove it, and voila, here you are with a heat printed T-shirt, ready to go, screen printed feel. All right, stretchable. It's not coming apart. It's not going to peel. It's good for up to 50 washes. Again, this is a heat printed transfer from Stahls. So a good product design that, like I said, I made. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna take you to the art behind it. How did I make it, and the program that I use. And this program is, like I said, if you ain't a good graphic designer or you don't have a graphic designer on hand, like myself, you either have to buy a lot of graphics from different places, either from Etsy. I'm normally buying designs from there, or buying designs from other people that's on the website. So I just figured this system, I get a lot of artwork that comes in, and I'm gonna pull it up for you guys right here in a minute. I'm gonna pull it up. So Digital Art Solution, man. It's a great. I mean, when I tell you it's great, man, I mean it's worth the $99 a month that I paid. But the whole system, altogether, it was like $2 grand for the whole setup, for the being able to use my GCC cutter to do vinyl. I mean, to do rhinestone. But I'm working in Corel, but not using Corel. Make sense? It's kind of tricky if there's some of you guys out there that use Corel Illustrator and all that, and that's savvy at doing that. But I'm in Corel, but not using Corel. So everything they got different. I'm gonna bring it over a little bit. Turn the screen around a little bit. This little Docker right here, everything that I need to do with designs and changing things and moving things around, it's all within that design right there. I don't have to do anything in Corel to go in here and in the objects and align and bitmap and effects and do all the different strokes, all the things that people that know how to use this software and savvy at it. I don't have to go there. All of my stuff is done with a tip of the button, click of a button, and it's all done in here. Like I said, it's all worth $2,000, man. When I tell you it's all worth $2,000, it is definitely worth the $2,000 that I paid. In $99 a month, I get new design. So it comes in every month. I get a new graphic design with different ideas that's trending in today's designs and things like that. Craig and they crew, man, does a tremendous job of making these ideas come to light. Things that I want to do, just don't know how to do it, and they make it easy for me to perform my job at what I do every single day. So over here, go to graphics. So right now I'm on number 12. Like I said, I got my stuff about a year ago. I'm pretty sure that it's more than that. I just don't have the older ones, but I have the more recent ones. And in this graphic right here, see, just looking at the designs, bring the camera back over. As you can see, different designs, man, that's up there. And all is already ready for pretty much every production that you need. So it's ready for vinyl cutting, it's ready for screen printing or digital printing or sublimation printing. Here's your full colors, your 3 colors. This one here is ready for same thing, screen printing, digital printing. Every design, they're gonna give you 3 designs. They're gonna give you one screen printing ready. I mean vinyl cutter ready. They're gonna give you one that can either go screen printing, 2 color screen printing, or 3 color screen printing, or full color printing, depending on your preference and what you want to use and what system that you have in place. So if you want to go sublimation, this is good for you. And all it is when you click on it, I'm gonna just do one right now, and I'm gonna show you about colors and stuff. So this is a 3 color design. If I wanted to change this, see, is run for a cure, saying I just go in text, edit the text, you know, and do whatever I want, you know what I'm saying? Walk for it. Instead of just run, we're gonna put walk. You see how everything changes? Bam. So now I want to go in a color and say the person they only wanted the same, say, let's just use that outline right here, that outline right there. We're just gonna change it to, I'm gonna swap the color out, and I'm gonna swap color, pick it, then I'm gonna swap the color out. All right, and I'm gonna say they want it in a turquoise color, a light blue. Bam. Look how pretty that is, right? And that reflects the whole design. That whole design is everything. So say if they want that virtual in that same color, so I just go here, swap that color, and make that color the same color, and bam, there we go. Everything is matching. Everything is the same color, the same blue. But this blue is a little lighter. The processed blue at the top is a cyan, and this one is a cyan. So we're gonna do is go here and go there, and we're gonna switch it to the blue that I pick. It's the processing blue, so make sure both blues stay the same. And there we go. So I narrowed it down just to 3 colors, man. Just simple. I have to go into the the color bars and change, try to find a color that I want to match. It's all in the docking station. Did all that, Now this color, this thing is ready. It's 3 colors, right? We got 3 colors in this design, and this design is ready for action. So if I wanted to print it out for, I can have it print ready for sublimation. I can have it print ready for DTG or screen printing, so the screen printer can do their thing. All I have to do is go over to printing and cutting and color separations, right? Bam. And I'm not that savvy in setting up the things that needed for screen printing, because I'm not into screen printing. Never have it, really. I looked at a couple of videos, tons of videos, but I don't know, all the background, how to do all that. But you got your flash base, and Craig does a lot of training with these things and go over these things. Some things I understand, but I'm not savvy on it, so I can't explain it to the point. But if you're a screen print out there, it breaks it down for you, so it can, whatever you got to do for the flash base, halftone, if you want to put a halftone in there, or if it needs to be a halftone. All right, it breaks it all down. Then the color trapping, whatever that, everything that goes into screen printing, and then you do spot separation colors. And all it is a click of a button. Just hit apply, and bam, 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 bam. This thing comes out ready for screen. I'm gonna show you separate colors. Apply. So it's applying. It's doing what it has to do to have this thing ready for the screen printer. All right. So when I send it over save this as a PDF, and send it to whoever I need to send it to, is already creating. It is telling them what color it should be, right? Bam. That that's gonna be the second, that's the fourth one, and that's the third one. It's ready for the screen printer. Is ready. When I send this file as a PDF, I'm sending it to that company, and that design is ready to be made. When they get it, they don't have to do that much work. It's already done. Unless the colors doesn't match, you know what I'm saying, for what they have, then they have to make it match, and then they have to maybe have to, in their shop, have to do something. They graph designer may have to do something different. But this is ready to be printed, whatever. So if I can call a guy, whoever I saw some of my screen printed out to, I can ask them what color they're using. If they're using CMYK, then I can just change all my colors to CMYK. This is Pantone colors, but I can switch them to RGB or CMYK, whatever they need to get the job done. I can change those colors, so this thing would be already print ready, ready to do what they got to do on their end and start printing that design for this company. You know, so I'm ready. I'm set up. So this is a great software by Digital Art Solutions. I'll just take you to the website a little bit and kind of show you what it's all about. So when you go to Digital Art Solutions, I'm not a salesperson, quote unquote. I'm not a salesperson for Digital Art Solution. I just love this program. I just love this business. The tech support is, you get a trainer that trains you. They what's the word for it? They remote into your computer, and it help you out and train you, things like that, to get you started and make sure that you're doing what you're doing. Okay, you know what you're doing. But here's the look. Here's how it looks. You get the different, every graphics come in. So you can save these to your website. You just click on it. The book comes, and it's like a book. So if you want to send this to someone so they can look through it, and it comes with the different designs. It comes with the different ideas, how it would look on a shirt. Like I said, bam. You know, see that? The retro, the old school stuff. Bam. Football is here. Rugby, right? That's Rugby. But you can change, hey, just because it say Rugby, you can change that and put a football design in there. Anything that you look in soccer, whatever it is that you want to create, you can go in and change this stuff up and make it your own. All right. Kind of like I did with that Big Easy shirt. That was another design. I just created it into a football design. So I can take this turkey design and change it into whatever I want, a football design or hockey design or whatever your idea is and whatever's in your head, if that picture's there. So I go up here. If you want to share it, I just clicks on this little arrow right here. I can paste it on my Facebook, my Twitter account, my LinkedIn, my Pinterest, Tumblr, share it by email, copy and paste it in my the code, HTML code in my, on your within your website, and then you can cover it in public. And then when they pull it up, they have it. They just click through it like I just did. That's the customer. And if you want to send them, it's 2 different books. You got to do a full catalog. They can go through and they can look at the different, all of the designs. It's the same thing, but the way exception, it give you the embroidery, how it looks, and the different things for embroidery. If you got an embroidery shop, you do embroidery. It breaks you down rhinestones, what it looks like for rhinestone and vinyl. So you got multiple decorations going on. All right, bam, and give the customer idea of what they want. They can look in there and say, okay, I like that, but I want this with this. And then it has the fonts, the different fonts, so they can go through the book and see what font that stands out to them based on what you have. So again, great shots out to Digital Art Solutions.